actually, tomorrow, and if you're not doing anything, that would be great. Tomorrow, I am finishing up a 5-week camp that I did with students in Upper Bam. So these are actually junior and senior high school students. And so there are about 12 businesses that over the course of the period, we talked about business, we talked about life, helped them to find out what it is that they actually like to do and create a business. Because my goal, like I said, not everyone will be an entrepreneur, but everybody does have some entrepreneurial qualities. So I like to bring out things. So I had students that like to draw, they like to do arts and crafts, so they did some upcycling, what they call upcycling of clothes, distressing jeans, embellishing things. I had young ladies who made headbands and different sizes they're selling. Had one young man who already has a lawn care service, but he's just going to be presenting his service-based business. And so we're really teaching them that although having a business is a big deal and it is a responsibility, it can ultimately be your career, and teaching them that it's doable at a young age. Because like I've met 15, 16-year-old millionaires, and so it's definitely possible. So I just really try to get them to find out that there's not an age that you can or cannot do things. I even know people who started businesses in their 50s and 60s and they're doing well. Because it doesn't matter really when you start, it's really how you finish. And starting is usually the hardest part. So I teach them how to start. We go through business planning, understand pricing, because people in most communities, but really in our communities, always think that the cheapest price is best, and that's not. If you don't price to show the value and worth of what it is that you're doing, you're ultimately going to go out of business, period. Because if you don't value what you have and what you do, nobody else will. So I teach them those type of things, and then I talk a lot of real life to them. So.
Thank you. We have another.
Hey, Boo. What's the age group for the kids that you mentor? Like, is it just high school students, or do you have middle school students who have turned on that passion that they want to, like, show what they want to do as they get older?
So I have worked with middle school students too. 2 years ago, I had a middle school camp at A.M. Jackson, sorry y'all, it's in my brain, at Clark. I had a program, at Eastside, but I had a lot of students from Clark. And so I'm actually trying to get back into the schools. I do go and speak for career days and things like that, because a lot of times, I just want them to have options. So my tagline for Youth and Biz is give youth options. When you give them options and different things that they can do and explore, I think it just brings out so much creativity. So I speak to kids as young as in elementary school, but the middle school camp actually did work well. Lundy was in my camp. Yes, he was. And as a middle school student, I just thought about that. And but high school students, I really do actually like middle school better, just because you can still teach them a little bit more. I like the high school students, but sometimes you have to kind of whip everything out of them because they're so distracted by so many things. But so the sooner the better. My son, he beat me. He started his first business when he was 8. But that's because I've been teaching him about money and business. He knows about credit scores. We're talking about all of that stuff now. He already has he has things that I didn't have. Custodial accounts. He's my little video recorder right there now. But he knows all the things that I'm knowing now. I talk to him as if he were an adult. He already has accounts. He will be prepared to have wealth, because that's what I want to leave for him with my legacy. And because we don't talk about that a lot, but that's another conversation.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Devon, for everything that you're doing, and thank you again for spending your time and sharing with us.
Thank you. You know what? So if you want more information or to get in contact with me, you can go to youthandbiz.org. That's youthandbiz.org, and you can send me a message through there. Because the goal is ultimately, I'll probably be doing some things with high schoolers in the fall, but to do some things at the library, possibly for middle school students. And if the parents bring them, then I have no problem with making those things work. And I'm trying to train some people too, because I've been doing a lot of different camps. I'm trying to train some people in a curriculum that I created. So, yes, ma'am. Okay.